5 points the difference in the 1985 grand final. 75-70 at the 18-minute mark. Scott, big thump. That's what they need. Knocked away. Wilkinson caught. Socket off the ground cleverly by Harding into the open space. Chance for Featherby, not getting the sort of run he's been getting in previous weeks. Scramble on the East Fremantle half-forward line. And a bounce down. Again, it'll be Scott and Harding. Not a good bounce. Favours Warner. It looked like he took the thump then. McNish underneath. Well, clean bowled everybody except Turco. Turco went back to Mainwaring, who kicked long into the forward line. Brown tried to thump it away. Won't bounce for Zanotti. Does now. He kicked the way he was running, Zanotti. I couldn't understand that. Just blazed away with the ball.
There's a pressure kick.
I think he may be going to get a kick anyway.
Pushing the back, apparently, who's kicked it. It's coming back to the runner. Zanotti, who's having a little bit of trouble getting going today with those runs. Kicks from the full back line towards the wing. No mark. Solon gets it out to Peake. It's smothered. Renstead been in everything. Centre of the ground. Peake brings it back to half forward. Neesham's battling. So is Wilson. Zanotti a chance. With him is Rankin. The boundary line's too close and throw it on the half-forward flank.
A bit more desperation coming into Subiaco's defence now. They're back with a sniff in this game. 5 points the difference. We're approaching the 19.5-minute mark. Big thump down by Scott, only as far as Renstead. Oh, he threw it back to Peake. Chance for Subi. Here they go. Dwayne Lamb can't pick it up. Does so now. Left foots the ball into the forward line. Bounces nicely for Christie. He brings it back into the centre of the ground. Taylor being held. Back comes McNish. Turns in trouble. Tried to scramble it forward. Here comes Taylor. Had to hurry. Does. Left foot kick. Christie going back. Brilliantly taken by Mort. What can he get going? Michael Mort puts it up high. Neil Taylor waiting for it and marks.
Brilliant kick from Mort. Used the breeze and Neil Taylor coming in to take it. Oh, he's chipped it in wrong.
Tried to give it back to Featherby to improve the angle, and it's come unstuck as Watterson went for the boundary line and found it. And Neil Taylor distraught.
Yes, a little bit of inexperience there. They're trying to come inboard and they're not coming off right.
Yes, the mark to Taylor, that was good. But chance for him to atone with the left foot. Fires it into the forward line, but it's offline. That's 4 points the difference.
Well, that's twice that's happened. They've had a kick right on the boundary line. They've tried to come back inboard. It has not come off. So perhaps you might be better to try and kick it to the square and hope one of your big men mark. 75-71 in favour of the blue and whites as Watterson brings it out to the grandstand flank looking for Solon. Well picked up by Holt to Renstead. Played a great game, this fellow. Boots it to half forward. Browning's in front. Cratchfield's with him. Cratchfield recovers. Now it comes from McNish. Back to the centre. Harding sets and takes a good mark. Plays on quickly to Peake.
Too tall for Featherby as Peake gets it up towards Rankin. Race on here between Rankin and Lamb. Rankin being held. No. Lamb being held. Yes. Started off like a German bandit, Phil Lamb, but Subi lost ascendancy across the centre as the game has progressed. There's Lamb's kick up to the wing, knocked on. Back goes Mainwaring. Sells comes in to meet him, but Mainwaring did it strongly. Clean bowls, everybody. Harding back to Peake, who's on the left wing. Peake to Harding. Scott trying to close. Harding can't control it, throwing.
Some of these Subiaco players are battling. They've got to lift their game, but they're only 4 points out of it. It's a tough third quarter. 22-minute mark, 75-71 in favour of East Fremantle. Solon gets it out to Rankin. Opportunist, some of these players, particularly Rankin. Head out towards the square. Well, bounce doesn't favour Subiaco, but I think they'll get a kick. They will. Zanotti, East Fremantle doesn't like it.
No, the kick was definitely there, and I can tell you that had they not got the kick, Billy Jones was on his way. There was nobody in front of him.
15-metre penalty. Mark Zanotti, just about the centre of the ground, goes straight down the middle, looking for Keane. The big thump away, chance for Taylor Neal. Sees the lead further afield. Over to Dean, 30 metres out. Dean straightens up.
Missed.
He's missed. Oh, possibly misses by the Subiaco forwards at the 23-minute mark.
Oh, shades of the second semi-final. This crucial misses at critical times, and that would go down as one of them. He should not have missed that. He was into an open goal, 20 metres out, and that should have been a goal as Bryce Foreman knocks it on. Taylor comes through. Lamb to McNish. Oh, McNish, another one. Straight to Foreman. Errors compounding on errors for Subiaco as Lockyer gets the ball. He's caught, got rid of it, softened it off the ground. Dwayne Lamb went in, and it's going to be thrown in. But dear, oh dear.
Lockyer was very close to holding the ball too.
Alexander getting up and having a word or two to say to the umpire. Will be thrown in. Lockyer got the tap. Renstead comes in, gets the hand pass to Kerr. Kerr's kick. Oh yeah, the mark to Browning. Oh, nonchalant. Thank you very much.
Well, it's a great move to put Clinton Browning up there at full forward, who's behind Crutchfield then. Able to juggle the mark, and he's kicked 3 already.
Coming in for his 11th kick. Point blank range Browning, no mistake, and that makes the Subiaco shot at goal a little while ago even worse.
There's Kerr, he's an opportunist, this fellow. Look at Browning, he's at the back. Juggles it beautifully. And Mike Crutchfield just cannot beat this fellow at the moment. 10-12, 72 Subiaco, trail East Fremantle 12-9, 81. The breeze probably not a great factor at the moment. We're coming up to the 25-minute mark of the Centenary Grand Final. Scott and Harding, 2 great ruckmen all the year. Harding comes out with it. He's played a great game. Renstead on the half-forward flank. With him is Dwayne Lamb. And Lamb has put the ball.
Dwayne Lamb unfortunately got only one way to turn. Towards the boundary to get onto his left foot. And
There's
Renstead knew.
Bunton wondering what to do next to bring these Lions back into contention. Lockyer's put his hand on the shoulder. Scott will get the kick. We're into the time-on period. As Scott boots it into the centre.
High kick. They wait for it to come to ground. This is Wilkinson emerging with it. Wilkinson fires it long into the forward line. Keane jostling. Taylor. Somebody's got to take possession of the ball. Dean. Long searching hand pass to Lamb, who's come way down. Lamb shoots to full forward. That's better. Subi back in it once again.
Well, they're doing it in fits and starts, Subiaco. They've, as I said, they've got a few players down. There it is. Dean, intelligent play because he couldn't kick it himself. A good backup from the vice-captain. And boy, would he love to play in a winning grand final after playing 181 games and many losing Subiaco games. 81 to 78.
3 points the difference, Bob.
26 minutes, 10 seconds gone in this third quarter. Scott playing the game of his life and also battling with Harding in the centre. Players trying to break through. Featherby gets it down towards the half-forward line. It's getting pretty dark out there. Mainwaring's missed it. In comes Stephen Green, picked up by Christie. He boots it back to the centre. It's taken by Clinton Brown. This fellow could be gaining confidence as the game goes on. He's on the right centre wing. Kicks it long to centre half-forward, looking for the tall timber. Keane's in there. Mainwaring takes it away.
Hasn't done enough for mine, Keane, as Scott goes back to mark. Can't. Comes out to Brown once again. Brown can run it into the forward line. Shocking old kick straight into the arms of Mainwaring. Mainwaring returns the compliment but gives it to his own teammate. Mario Turco. His kick's not good. Zanotti dropped what he should have held. He's caught. Lucky to get away with it. Got the hand pass off. Let's see if Brown can do something better this time. Long kick from Brown. Keane goes high. Can't mark. Stop foxing for the kick, son. It's a grand final. Get up and play the game. As East Fremantle bring the ball out through Harding. Harding a long kick. Browning almost. Fights well. Gets out of trouble. 50 metres out. Clinton Browning, a high kick. Back goes Roger Kerr and Taylor. Still in play. Taylor's kept it in play. So too has Roger Kerr. but finally it's going to be thrown in East Fremantle's left full forward pocket.
Yes, great effort again by Browning. Couldn't mark it, but pushed it on. It's in the blue and white territory. They lead by 3 points. Scott comes it out of play. Well, Scott, apart from a short burst that Keane had on the ball, has been on the ball most of the day. Lockyer coming in now to compete against Scott. Scott getting the tap again, but his Rovers are not taking the ball away, consequently making the work for Phil Scott very hard indeed. East Fremantle have won 25 premierships, Subiaco 5. Who's going to win this one? Scott again, gets it out to Warner. Away go the Lions. Oh, look at the mistakes. Another one from Taylor. Neil. The skipper boots it down towards 4-4, looking for Keane. Keane can't get it. He's not taking enough marks down there as Watterson brings it away.
Watterson playing a great game as the siren goes to end three-quarter time. 3 points the difference. East Fremantle 12-9-81, Subi 11-12-78.